You are watching the new YouTube channel The Explorer. Grindelwald. Grindelwald, a village in Switzerland's Bernese Alps, is a popular getaway for the Jungfrau region, with skiing in winter and hiking in summer. It's also a base for mountain climbing ascents up the iconic north face of Eiger mountain. Gletskirchlucht, a glacial gorge just outside Grindelwald, features paths with interpretive signage, waterfalls and striated limestone walls. The municipality is quite large and is divided into 7 mountain communities. However, the municipality is dominated by the large tourist center of Grindelwald. The village is surrounded by the mountains of the Fallhorn, Schwarzhorn, Wellhorn, Wetterhorn, Schreckhorn, Lauterohrhorn, Agassizhorn, Fiescherhorn, Munch, Eiger, Lauberhorn, and Mannlichen, all of which are either within or on the border of the municipality. Of the built-up area, housing and buildings made up 1.0% and transportation infrastructure made up 0.6%. Out of the forested land, 12.9% of the total land area is heavily forested, and 2.3% is covered with orchards or small clusters of trees. Religion. From the 2000 census, 690 or 17.0% were Catholic, while 2,874 or 70.6% belonged to the Swiss Reformed Church. Of the rest of the population, there were 31 members of an Orthodox Church, or about 0.76% of the population. There were 2 individuals, or about 0.05% of the population, who belonged to the Christian Catholic Church, and there were 105 individuals, or about 2.58% of the population, who belonged to another Christian church. There was 1 individual who was Jewish, and 32, or about 0.79% of the population, who were Muslim. There were 14 individuals who were Buddhist and 1 individual who belonged to another church. Climate. Between 1981 and 2010, Grindelwald had an average of 145.4 days of rain or snow per year and on average received 1,450 mm, 57 in, of precipitation. The wettest month was August, during which time Grindelwald received an average of 165 mm, 6.5 in, of rain or snow. During this month there was precipitation for an average of 14.4 days. The month with the most days of precipitation was June, with an average of 14.8, but with only 151 mm, 5.9 in, of rain or snow. The driest month of the year was February with an average of 89 mm, 3.5 in, of precipitation over 9.7 days. Winter sports. Long famed as a winter tourist destination with slopes for beginners, intermediates and the challenges of the Eiger Glacier for the experienced, there are activities for the non-skiers, from tobogganing to groomed winter hiking tracks. It is the usual starting point for ascents of the Eiger and the Wetterhorn. Nowadays Grindelwald is also a popular summer activity resort with many miles of hiking trails across the Alps. The first person to ski there was Englishman, Gerald Fox, who lived at Tonedale House, who put his skis on in his hotel bedroom in 1881 and walked out through the hotel bar to the slopes wearing them. Summer. There are 300 kilometers of walking trails around Grindelwald. The high-altitude walk from Grindelwald first along the Bachelpsee to the Fallhorn Mountain Hotel and then on to the Schnellplatt ranks among the most beautiful hikes of the region. An easy walk with fantastic views of the 3 World-famous mountains of the Eiger, Munch and Jungfrau leads from the Mannlichen up onto the Kleine Scheidegg. The Eiger village of Grindelwald in the Bernese Oberland lies embedded in a welcoming and green hollow, surrounded by a commanding mountainscape with the Eiger North Face and the Wetterhorn. This mountainscape and the numerous lookout points and activities make Grindelwald one of the most popular and cosmopolitan holiday and excursion destinations in Switzerland, and the largest ski resort in the Jungfrau region. Road and railway construction made Grindelwald much more accessible towards the end of the 19th century, which in turn also heralded the onset of winter tourism. The first cableway in the Alps was built here in 1908 on the Wetterhorn, and in 1912, a railway reached the Jungfrau Joch via Kleine Scheidegg. Today the top of Europe still remains Europe's highest railway station and a world-renowned excursion destination within permanent snow and ice. As one of the country's oldest ski resorts, Grindelwald serves as a prime example of a cozy Swiss ski town. The village represents the largest ski resort in the Jungfrau region and has become one of the most cosmopolitan holiday. Visitors come here for the main attractions, skiing and snowboarding the impressive peaks of the Bernese Alps. For those who don't ski or board, other snow activities like sledding, hiking, or snowshoeing help visitors earn their fondue dinner. Plan your holiday in Grindelwald and other destinations, from the rural, to the urban, and everything in between, using our Switzerland Holiday Planner.